So we actually got some rain in California last week for a change. And so we got some mud and water debris in our lines. Okay. All right, let's, this is where our air is gonna come through. Let me see. Actually can pull this guy out. A little bit of dust in here. That's what's cool about this bottom drain. It's, you can take it apart if necessary for work. So we don't have any dust in there. We want to make sure there's no debris inside there, so when you go to turn on the air for the very first time, it doesn't go up and clog your dome, because I don't know if you can notice, but there's a bunch of little lines in here. And those are all holes, and so this thing swells up when the air comes through there. So all the air is going to be coming up through this guy. Now, when this guy comes, this is the check valve so water doesn't flow back out of the pond. I got that union tight. This piece is loose. And the reason is this guy screws to this, like so. But if you'll notice, we have this massive gap underneath here. It's like I can get my whole fist underneath there. So what we really want, we only want around 3/4 of an inch. Just a little bit. So I'm going to tighten this up. Then we're going to go ahead and determine how many inches we have here. Okay, I have about a 2 3/4 inch gap. Two and a half inch gap. So now I have this resting down on here about where it's going to glue into the spot. So 2 1/2 inch gap. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this off. Okay, so I'm going to make my mark down here of where I'm in. I'm at 2 3/4. I need to cut a couple inches off. So look at these cutters here. All right, now we need to glue this guy to this, and I want to stop you before you do that. You don't want to just glue primer, boom, stick it on, and come down like this, because if you have some glue and primer drip down through here, it might lock up this check valve here, and then the air won't be able to come through. So we're going to unscrew this fitting, and we're going to glue and primer this guy here, and then screw on the union, and then screw on the bottom drain dome. The last thing you want to do is have this pond full of water and then not have air come through that dome. Okay, so we got that done. Screw this guy on, and then screw this guy on. All right, my fingers just barely fit in there. That's about a 3/4 inch gap. Right like that. It's good to go.